Hidden Object Guru here with hot new game Demolition Ball, which, as you can imagine, is a breakout style game. Trying to figure out how to get it started. The mouse isn't working, my controller's not working. This is we're not off to an auspicious beginning. Alright, so we're gonna quit this and start it over, see if we can get it to work. Okay, now the controls work. Standard time attack tactical. Level 1, level... There's 200 levels? Wow, that is a lot of levels. Alright, so it's breakout, but you're here on the right side of the screen instead of at the bottom of the screen the way you normally are. It's not the weirdest breakout game I've played. That would be the 3D breakout game we played on VR, which was amazing. Why are there... You know what? Why am I asking? I was about to say, why are there watermelons? Why am I breaking watermelons? And of course there's no reason. It's just weirdness. And when you hit one of these things, they explode? What the hell? Wait, I think my controller just got bigger. Paddle is the word I was looking for. Is it weird that we call them paddles? And then I realized we call them paddles because the original version of this was, of course, fake table tennis, and you play table tennis with a paddle. So, that's why we call them paddles. So, I'm going to try controlling this with the mouse in a, damn it, second. Yeah, it doesn't work. No, I'm back to normal size! You can only control it with the up and down keys on your keyboard. W and S don't even work. What is that X nonsense? Is that a different power, or...? No. So the white ones that looked like a fluorescent light, that was what made it bigger, I want to say. Nice work, Ball. Didn't expect you to have that in you. Oh, the Demolition in... Breakout in Space? Or Outbreak in Space is what he called it. The VR one. Which I found so compelling because it let you... The game... Oh. Obeyed at least some real-world physics in that... Come on, we got this. No! Every time it hit the paddle, it lost some of its momentum because the paddle wasn't a perfect reflector of energy. Right? So if you kept your paddle completely 100% still, it would gradually slow the ball down to the point where it no longer... Wait... Nope, still not even close. Well, this is a disaster. Yes! Oh, that didn't destroy it. Well, this one. Anyway. Come on! Nope. We're going to be here for a while, obviously. You could slow it down to the point where the ball was essentially like moving in... Thank you. Compensation bonus, because I did so badly. What is the... Why are they glinting? I'm so excited to find out. I'm so bad at this game. I mean, I was never great at Arkanoid, but I was at least okay. And I gotta say, I'm being very confused. So this is glue, so I can shoot wherever I want. Nice. I was at least okay, but this whole... And then X means lose your power. Gotcha. Okay, I got it. I understand what's happening now. Okay, so the glinting means nothing. It's just a visual effect. Which is fine. Not saying you're not allowed to make your game have awesome visual effects, but, you know, it is weird. It's also weird that the, No! There was nothing I could do! No, really? Oh, okay. So let's see what tactical is, because they said there was this new mode called tactical. Press left, right, page up or page down, select another level. Well, that's not really an option, is it? Where were we? Alright, what is tactical? I don't have a paddle. Oh my god, I just realized what it is. You start the ball off, and based on the choice you made, or tactic, you're scored based on how many times it hits the bottom? No? Scored on how many balls it took to beat it, right? This is so baffling. Tactical is a very strange idea for a mode. I like that they still have the fluorescent light paddle extender, even though we no longer have a paddle. Okay. Boom. I'm no better at this tactical mode than I am at regular mode, is obviously the case. Well, I'm a little better, but that's because, you know, you have complete control over what's happening. Come on, you got this. No! Alright. Gotcha. And you scored on how many times it took you to beat it. So can I... No, I do not need to... Oh, you can't... You can only do tactical on levels you've already completed. You have to get to level 4 before you can continue at start at an earlier level, a later level. Wow. Words have failed me today, and I apologize for that, because that's basically my one job, is to be able to word eloquently. God damn it. If I was already having trouble with words, why would I go for eloquently? Here, I'll try saying it this way. With good elocution. Oh, you lose the power-up if you don't hit it fast enough. That really sucks. Yeah, this whole you have to hit the power-ups instead of them dropping down is for the birds. Because I want to point out, the X ones don't seem to disappear. It's only the good power-ups that seem to disappear. I could be wrong and I just missed the disappearing power-ups, but let's try to not hit that one and see if it goes anywhere. Because I suspect it won't. God, Breakout in Space had a... Well, I didn't find out. But anyway, Breakout in Space had a quote-unquote had a negative power-up where it just takes away a life. You know, don't let your paddle hit that thing where you take away a life. And your paddle could get ridiculously huge to the point where it's actually hard to keep from hitting the take away a life one. Outbreak in Space, while making, you know, the difficulty optional, was pretty good, especially in the like just playing it on a 4-wall version where you're completely surrounded by breakout blocks and you have to keep the balls from hitting the middle of the floor was just crazy. Like you legit can't tell what's going on at any moment in that mode, and it's kind of glorious but also kind of incredibly frustrating. But yeah, the 2D map on that, like literally you can play it indefinitely. Like I played through every level in the game twice. There's a video of that, of me playing every level in the game twice over the course of like an hour, because you can't lose. You have to choose to fail. It's that simple. Weirdly, I found it very calming. Like Outbreak in Space had a super zen mode to it. Yeah, they take away all the power-ups, just leave you the power down, so thanks, game. Very boss of you. Nope. No. Still no. There we go. Nope. Oh, you did it! Basically not even contributing to the action. So, if I were to make a list of best Breakout games I've played for the channel, I've received covered, this would be the bottom of the list. Then that weird fantasy one that kept crashing, and I would put it higher on the list if it didn't keep crashing on me and I would lose my progress, and I'm like, I want to like this game more, but it keeps crashing on me. And after that, of course, the best one I've played, which again, we're grading on a curve here, is Outbreak in Space VR, which is the weirdest breakout game I've ever played, but it's also very interesting. And honestly, this game is losing a lot of points for the fact that the power-ups disappear relatively quickly. Especially considering what limited control players have over where the ball goes. Yeah, here we go. This is happening. No! I'm pretending to be distraught. I'm not actually distraught. Just FYI. Oh. What the hell was... Why was there a die? What did collecting the die get me? What is even happening in this game? What? Just FYI, in case you missed it. There are 200 levels of this. Also, I think I know why breakout games tend to take place on relatively wide and short fields. It's because it gets pretty frustrating having to wait for 15 seconds between hitting a ball and having it get back to you. Like, if playing a normal game of Breakout or Arkanoid, if I have to wait 15 seconds from hitting the ball to the ball getting back to me, it's because something amazing has happened and I've, knocked out half the board. Here, it's just because that's how long it takes for the ball to travel from one end to the other. I will admit to actually really liking the sound effect when those things break. Oh, you have to hit... No! I thought I could just, be cheap and take my eye off the ball because, it was, we were down to one block, but then it was a two-hitter. Alright, so that should be the right angle. Kind of. It was kind of the right angle. There are zombies now. What is even happening, game? Making zombie sound effects and having their heads stomped off. This game has gotten very silly, and I mean, it's not like I was expecting a Arkanoid-alike to be particularly serious, but wow. Yeah, but the fact that the power-ups don't come to you is a really big problem. Like, it massively hurts what was otherwise a perfectly competent, well, largely competent Arkanoid-alike. Also, I still haven't gotten a laser yet. Lasers are the cornerstone of making Arkanoid playable. Letting you help the ball out while it's bouncing around. I was gonna say, well, what about Wolf Balls, the game? Well, and the answer is obviously that's not a paddleball game, that's a pinball game. So, don't worry about it. Although that is the best pinball game someone has sent me a review copy of. It's also the only one, because there aren't that many pinball games. Still, though, even if it hadn't been the only one, it would still be high on the list just based on how ridiculously crazy it is. Werewolf trapped in a pinball machine. It's a resonant premise that anyone can easily get behind and understand. Come on. Whew. Of course it missed. Why would it not miss? Are you kidding me? Why did it bounce off the back wall at such a sharp angle? Like, this is a weird thing where even though the back walls seem to be, completely flat, they will bounce the ball at a really weird angle that you're not expecting. To the point where it makes it hard to bounce a ball off the back wall and hit what you were aiming at. So I think that's not just a design choice, I think that's actually a problem, because if the ball doesn't do what you expect it to do when it bounces, well, then you've got an issue with your game. When it's a game like this. Alright, we got this. And also it's completely impossible to predict what it will happen. What will happen when it hits a field target, which is another pretty big problem. Sometimes it goes straight through them. Sometimes it goes off at just a ridiculous angle. And I can't tell why or what. No! That was so close. So yeah. Also, the hypnotically scrolling backgrounds are kind of bothering me. Alright, well that was bad. There we go. Come on. We got you. Yes! Perfect level bonus. That's nice. Oh, good. An arrow. They didn't give me enough time to think about where I wanted to send that one. That's basically straight, and it goes off some weird-ass angle off the back wall. So yeah, the back wall is the issue. Alright, I think this is going to be a perfect place to wrap this up. So let's go back to the main screen and find out what this dictionary nonsense is. It says there's like an encyclopedia of the game's terms that I'm interested in finding out more about. What I'm saying is, does the game have a backstory? I hope. But maybe not. That is a lot of extenders, isn't it? I actually tried pushing left to get out of its way because I forgot this was... I was moving on a 2D plane. Nice. Oh, excuse me. Alright, here we go. Do-do-do-do-do. Alright. Back. Yeah, there's a plot, everybody. In 2124, an alien race approaches Earth. Their intentions are unknown. Oh. Oh, okay. There isn't a... The game is apparently making fun of me. Life belt, wow. Oh, I got one of those. Neat. Enlarger, power up, obviously. Canceller. Yeah, that sucks. Turbo cleaner. What? Glue power up, that one I knew. Zombie. Aw, that's pretty funny. So if I unlock all 200... Okay, well there's not 200 different entries, but wow. There truly are... No, okay, once you get to 100 it slows down and then just 200. Okay, that was weird. Anyway, I've been the Hidden Object Guru. Thanks for coming on this journey with me. If you had a good time and you'd like to see more, there's buttons for that. Questions, suggestions, recommendations, go into the comments section below the video. I will see you back here for more new and upcoming games, but until then, au revoir.